NBA teams that won a game the most genius way possible. Back in 2019, everyone thought the Oklahoma City Thunder were heading into a rebuild. They had just traded away Russell Westbrook and Paul George, and most people expected them to tank the season for a lottery pick. Then on December 6th, the Thunder were facing the Minnesota Timberwolves, another team trying to build momentum early in the season with Karl-Anthony Towns leading the way. At first, it looked like just another regular season game, but by the time it ended, it turned into one of the wildest games you'll ever see. OKC opened the game strong with 30 points in the first quarter, but Minnesota answered with 31 in the second. Neither team could really pull away. It was back and forth all night, and as the clock wound down in the fourth quarter, Minnesota was up 121 to 119. It looked like they were about to escape with a win, but then everything went sideways. Chris Paul fouled Karl-Anthony Towns with just 1.1 seconds left. Now all Minnesota had to do was hit a free throw and defend one last play. So Towns stepped to the line and missed the first one, but then during the stoppage, the Wolves subbed in Jordan Bell with his jersey untucked. That's a delay of game. Now that might not sound like a big deal, but you see, earlier in the game, Minnesota had already been warned for a delay of game, and according to NBA rules, a second delay is an automatic technical foul. Chris Paul noticed it immediately and pointed it out to the refs. The officials reviewed it, and yep, he was right. The Wolves coach was losing his mind after that call. Danilo Gallinari stepped up and calmly drained the technical free throw, cutting the lead to 1. Then Cat hit his next free throw to put the Wolves back up 2. So now it's 122 to 120, but OKC still had one last chance. They had the ball with 1.1 seconds left on the clock and no timeouts. And what happened next shocked the whole arena. Steven Adams grabbed the inbound and launched a perfect full-court pass like a quarterback. Schroeder caught the ball and laid it in right before the buzzer, tying the game and forcing overtime. The crowd went nuts. Everyone couldn't believe what they just saw. And in overtime, the Thunder completely took over. They outscored Minnesota 17-5, sealing the win 139 to 127. The Thunder weren't supposed to win that night, but thanks to an untucked jersey and a smart veteran, they pulled off one of the smartest wins in NBA history.